OMT Online Dynasty, welcome back everybody, here for our week 10 user game. Your beloved number one in your hearts, Western Kentucky Hilltoppers taking on Redino in its Appalachian State Mountaineers. Another home game here for Western Kentucky because EA just decided we need a ton of home games in a row. Nothing we can do to change how they set up the conference schedule, so just kind of is what it is. Now, Redino, a lot of experience with Appalachian State. He was them throughout college football 26, where he took them first overall in the draft. This year, he had the number 3 pick and had some unfinished business down in Boone, so went back to Appalachian State. So he's going to know that team. He's going to have a pretty good idea of what he's going to want to do. I believe he is 2-2 in conference as we head into this. We'll take a look at the depth charts here in just a second. Big Red hungers. Big Red consumes. But another big conference game, just like they all are, because if you haven't seen any of these before, this is a 32 user online dynasty. We got 4 custom conferences, 8 teams in each, season 1 being a placement season. All the conferences were done more regionally, more geographically. Starting next season in year 2, we are going to go to a relegation system. So everybody that finishes first and second in their conferences here in year 1 will get moved into the Pac-12, where you get the extra NIL, extra conference prestige, all of that good stuff. 3rd and 4th go to the Mountain West, 5th and 6th, the Conference USA, 7th and 8th to the Sun Belt. So every conference game matters. Every conference win that we can get matters. So very much looking forward to this matchup. If you are interested in potentially joining the online dynasty, that is all done through the Discord. The link for that is down in the description of this video. Just make a post, tag me, DM me somehow, some way. Let me know you want on that waitlist. I'll get you on there. It is a longer waitlist, but we have gone through 7 or 8 people already here in season 1. We typically go through about 10 or 12 per year, so there will be a spot for you. You just need a little bit of patience before that opens up. So let's get over and take a look at the depth charts of these teams. We will start with our team, Western Kentucky, the 1.5-star program, up to 69 overall. We've been sprinkling some of our player points, specifically like on seniors for the most part, just trying to up our guys kind of wherever we can, but we've started off our Sunbelt play here pretty hot. And also, if you guys could do me a huge favor and you haven't done so already, leave a like on this video, subscribe to the channel. We're on that final push to 500. So if you could do either of those things, I would greatly appreciate it. So the Hilltoppers, led of course by Brock Glenn. This guy has been unbelievable for us for being a 72 overall, playing up to a 73. He has been one of the best quarterbacks we've ever had throughout college football 26, and this is our only year in 27, but he's been unbelievable. I think it might just be a throw power thing, that 88 throw power. His accuracies aren't the best, but if we can get him to come back for 1 year, 1 more year, he is a redshirt junior. He does have a deal breaker of championship contender. We're inching closer and closer to where he wants us to be. So I'm really hoping we can get him back for 1 season. Then we can just up those accuracies a little bit, and we'd really be cooking here with Brock Glenn. Because through these first 8 games, so we're through 2/3 of our initial season here, 2,047 yards, 19 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. The guy has been an absolute monster for us, and I desperately want him to come back for 1 more season. It might take a lot of NIL, but hey, if that's what it takes, that's what it takes. We're going to do what we have to do to get Brock Glenn back for 1 more ride. At halfback, AJ Allen, nothing we can do to bring him back. The redshirt senior with the spin cycle, 90 speed. We're going to see probably a little bit of Parker Parrish with how wear and tear is. We mix through a few of the different halfbacks. Might even see a little bit of Caleb Hicks in there. At wide receivers, KD Hutchinson, 85 overall with 90 speed, some good abilities. This guy is pretty dang automatic for us. I love me some KD Hutchinson almost as much as I love Quincy Burrows. I feel like he's been kind of our big play guy. He's got 18, 334, 3 touchdowns. Hutchinson a little bit more, 16, 438, 6 touchdowns. So that guy, I mean, those two, it's a great 1-2 punch we kind of stumbled into here with Western Kentucky. Behind him, we have Zion Taylor, Addison Claiborne, hoping we get both of those guys back. I mean, we are good on the deal breaker, so we should be able to. And then Fonzie Smith, the redshirt freshman with 89 speed, rounds out our top 5 wide receivers. The biggest threat potentially on this offense, though, is our tight end, CC Aziram. Unfortunately, a senior, but 85 speed, 6'7". We love our guy, CC Aziram. What's his stats been? Yeah, 23 for 452. More catches than either of those top 2 wide receivers. I love having a really good tight end. Hey, when it comes to the game. Our offensive line kind of stinks It is what it is. And really, recruiting wise, we haven't gone after too many offensive linemen. That might have to be a transfer portal thing. Kind of same thing with our defensive line. Not exactly the best. A lot of workhorses on our D tackles. We put our big strong boys in at D tackle. And I feel like that's helped us a little bit against the run. So Max Locke and Murphy. What's Max Locke's thing? Pro potential. That one might be a little bit tougher. If we could have this true sophomore with 89 speed stick around, I would really appreciate it. I'm really hoping he does. So at linebackers, this is probably the most important group for how we've been playing defense, running a lot of that 2-5. We need some good linebackers, and we have some solid ones. We have a couple really good ones. We have a couple solid ones, including Weston Ard. At Mike linebacker, very good. Garrison Madden, 6'2" with 89 speed. Our will linebackers going to be Joshua Mensah with 86 speed, but both him and Madden are going to be gone after this season, so we might have to dip into the portal a little bit, or just hope we get lucky with some linebackers that we're going after recruiting-wise. Cornerbacks on one side is going to be Tony Newsome Jr. On the other, Javian Dubois. Free safety, Jacob Cosby Mosley. What is his deal breaker here? Brand exposure, same as our quarterback. So hopefully we can find a way to get that up. And then strong safety going to be gone. Jalen Lewis, Housecall, and Robber. Really good safety. So that's how Western Kentucky's looking. I like our team here, and I did zero research on this team before we ended up picking them. They just fell to me, and I know they had big red, so I was kind of in on Western Kentucky. Let's take a look at Appalachian State. We got to update our little top banner thing because that is still broken. Get this to show as App State. There we go. 1-star program, 4-4 overall, 2-2 in the Sun Belt coming into this one. 71 overall squad. Radino's been around a little bit. We've seen him play a little bit. At least I haven't really seen him in 27. In 26, it was a lot of throwing to the halfbacks and to the tight ends. We got to take away those quick ones to those guys. But this App State team's got a whole nother weapon at wide receiver we're going to have to be concerned about. But at quarterback, it is going to be Malachi Singleton. That's 74 overall. He's got pretty good throw power too there with 86. Pretty solid accuracies too. Overall, very good looking quarterback. At halfback, Jakari Lewis, 83 overall with that 88 speed, 92 excel. Got that higher change of direction, higher agility. Even with him being at 88 speed, that's a very, very solid halfback. Now, the big threat we have got to be concerned about, and I'm not entirely sure what we want to do against, is this man, Desmond James, 6'2" with 95 speed. We do not have a fast secondary with Western Kentucky, so I don't know. He's going to burn us once or twice. He's just going to, and I think we're going to kind of have to live with it. I don't know. We don't really run too much press, but we do kind of leave the outside guys more one-on-one in like a cover 6, cover 9, cover 4, anything like that. So he might get us once or twice. He just might. And we're just gonna have to live with it. Tight end wise, John Villa, 6'5", 76 speed. Can we see his? Yeah, see 48 catches for his tight end. So he does still quite enjoy throwing to his tight end. 32 for Desmond James, 644 and 7 touchdowns. Kind of spreads it around a little bit more. This is just going to show rushes. Yeah. So still does throw to his tight end quite a bit there. Offensive line, let's see. Any abilities going to be on these guys? A screen enforcer on your center. That's an interesting ability there. I feel like, I guess on screens your center does pull out to the side there. Let's see, defensive line, no big monsters for us to worry about. That's always a relief to see. Linebackers though, Kevin Henderson, 5'11", 200 with 85 speed and house call. Very good Sam linebacker. At Mike, 83 speed with wrap up and blow up. I mean, this App State team looks overall very solid. Then you have this linebacker here too with 83 speed. I like their skill positions on offense. I like that linebacker room. And look at this, 92 speed going to be on both of his outside corners. Jakari Henderson, Jaden McBurrows, both going to be able to keep up with even our fastest wide receiver there. So I like the looks of this App State team quite a bit. Then we get to free safety though. I mean, he is 6'2", which is nice, but 86 speed's gonna hurt a little bit. I mean, it's a very similar defense to what we just saw against FAU, where hopefully if we can get past those corners, we should be able to run past those safeties. We'll see. We're still going to try some deep shots. We're still going to be in the Rutgers offense and that multiple defense. Appalachian State, at least, is defaulted to FIU on offense and that 4-2-5 man pressure defense. Again, definitely the most popular defensive playbook we've been seeing here. throughout the Dynasty, not even just in our games, like in our games of the week, we're seeing quite a few people in that 4-2-5 man pressure, and we know FIU is a very solid offensive playbook. Let's get a quick recruiting update before we hop into our game. And again, I think I love where we're at recruiting-wise because we actually got a couple more hard commits here once we advance the weeks. Our quarterback, Channing Lampkin, is going to be coming to Bowling Green, Kentucky. The 86 speed, coming in with 87 throw power. I mean, he's like a little version of Brock Glenn. And in a perfect world, we get Brock Glenn to come back, we redshirt Lampkin, we get his accuracies up a little bit, maybe his throw power. I know that one actually costs quite a bit. We might not be able to get that one up, but accuracies, throw under pressure. If we can get those up, Channing Lampkin's going to be an absolute stud for us. And then if we can keep him around, that's going to be our quarterback throughout all of the College Football 27 Dynasty. So that's the plan. Hopefully that's going to work out. It never really does work out like that, though. But fingers crossed, this time it will. We also got a hard commit from Byron Venable. We were in that recruiting battle with Western Michigan. We were able to get him to come in. All I needed to see was 91 speed on this running back. Welcome to the squad, brother. That's huge for us. And then one of our wide receivers, Quincy Westbrooks, who we actually already had hard committed, that 92 speed 88 XL. Just need to bump up his route running a little bit, but getting that speed right away with how expensive speed is to upgrade, speed and power. Getting guys that are fast and strong right away, going to be super important. So everybody else, it's just mainly going to be a lot of 2-stars sprinkled in here. We're still looking good on this green gem wide receiver. We're looking pretty good on this Melvin Denbow, and still the only one in on Seth Craig. So we're getting a big influx of talent to our wide receiver room. Offensive line, we do have a right guard. We do have a couple tackles on our board here. Who jumped in on this? UCLA. I mean, we have a big enough lead right now. I'm okay keeping 10 hours, but we will definitely move some around to try to make sure we stay ahead of UCLA. Luckily, they just have a tier 1 pipeline, so we should be okay on that. Right tackle, only one in on him. This offensive lineman, only one in on him. I could actually take some hours off of him if we really wanted to. Defensive tackles, like just a bunch of 2-stars, just throwing darts at the board and hoping to get lucky with archetypes that we really like the lurker linebackers. I much prefer having the lurkers over thumpers or whatever the other one is. I think lurkers best for how I like to play defense. So those are the linebackers we're going after. Corners, bump and run actually gets really good abilities. So we're going after Tim Barmore here, 6'2". I love height in the secondary, and we're just hoping some of these guys are fast. That's really what we're hoping for. And we're trying to nudge out Temple on a couple of these safeties, actually. This free safety, the JUCO junior, 6 foot tall coverage specialist. This free safety, we're the only one in on. Another safety, because we can always move these guys around too. We can always move one of these guys to corner if we really need to, if they have good enough stats for it. Then this strong safety now, Temple's coming in on, just like that free safety. So we up this to 50 hours, going to try to nudge him out. I might up our NIL to 10 on this guy too, just to try to make sure we're staying ahead of the goddamn red menace trying to come in and swoop our safeties out from underneath us. And one more strong safety, Jared Chansey. But getting those recruits, getting the commits from Lampkin and Venable, just with these three, just with this quarterback, halfback, and wide receiver, already puts us in a great spot recruiting-wise. Anybody else that we happen to hit on, fantastic. But at least we're off to a very solid start. So that should catch you up on everything we need to catch up on here before we hop into our game. Home matchup here against Appalachian State. See if we can't get to 4-0 in conference. Number 15 just looks over it. He looks bored. He's like rolling his eyes at me here, as I bet some of you are as well. Really quick, just where we're at with our coach goals thing, contract goals, make a bowl game. Done. We'll be in a bowl game this season, so we'll get 100 NIL for that. Fewer than 20 turnovers. We're at 5 through 8 games, so we should be okay on that and win all of your conference games. We got 3 down, we got 4 to go, but it's not going to be an easy last 4. We got Radino and Appalachian State this week. We got Blitzen in Jacksonville State, and him running, I don't even know what he's running, some version of an option offense. I don't know if it's wishbone, flexbone, wingbone. It's something. It's one of the bones we're going to be getting hit with next week, and he's at 6-3 overall, 3-1 in conference. We got Troy, who's 7-2 overall, 2-2 in conference, and USF, who's 5-3 overall, 1-2 in conference. But that USF team is very, very good. So it's going to be a tough final stretch for us, but we've got ourselves in a very good position here. I have to imagine I still think we've got a very good shot at finishing first or second and getting into the Pac-12 and getting that extra NIL next year. Worst case scenario, we're going to be third or fourth and going to end up in the Mountain West if things fall apart for us over these last few weeks, but fingers crossed, they just don't. Hopefully it just keeps going well for us. Hopefully we go undefeated and get that extra 500 NIL, but I don't want to be too much of a greedy Gus. So that's how everything looks here before we hop into our game. Let's get to it. Good luck to our guy Rodinho. Good luck to us. Let's take it to the game. I haven't played on the new patch yet. I have no idea what to expect from it here. Ooh, he came flying into that left side. Okay, let's try... Which one do we want to try? Motion return, corner Portland. This is one... A lot of it's going to be seam streaks we're throwing on here. Quick hot routes. But then we have that quick one down to Hutchinson. We have a couple options kind of over the top here. That sharp post on B we like the looks of. Just quick... Oh, bad animation, though. If we can catch that and actually just rack it upfield, I think we have potential to get some yards there. But we didn't, so it doesn't really matter. 3rd and 6. And this one we've been doing for a little bit. But I love that route Allen is on. That Burrows route over the middle can be nice. The tight end has a chance of getting open on this. Big AJ, cut it up there, AJ. Cut it out, AJ. Oh, he had kind of got knocked out on his feet on that one. He was barely standing after taking that shot, but it was after he picked up that first down, so good job, AJ Allen. Take those quick flats when he's going to give it to us. Then we have Hutchinson. We kind of moved Hutchinson around so he's in our best streak spot, kind of no matter what here. I like him on that. Oh, God, just go down, brother. I like the fight you're showing. I like the attempts on those kind of things. But maybe let's just get down next time. Bill picked up the first down, though. And I don't think 42 is supposed to be out there anyway. I might have mixed up some of our formation subs here. But it's fine. And now we have Burrows in that spot going deep downfield. Hoping we can get a one-on-one shot at some point with our guy here. Try a small pass lead or something like that. But we'll just take... Oh my god, running backs run so dumb. They just run so stupid on these routes. Like, that should have been wide open. That should have been easy. Should have been more yards than that. But he doesn't get out of his break, and then he catches it and starts just running backwards. Where are we going, AJ? Yeah, I think there's a lot of potential with bunch wide trips. I just gotta try to figure out what exactly it is we want to do with it here. Take that run up the middle of Mr. Allen. Gotta keep him honest a little bit with that run game. You know, of course we have the greatest quarterback this world's ever seen in Brock Glenn. But we do have to, at the very least, try to keep him honest with that. Hardest opponent left, I'd say Jack State, yeah. Just because his style, I haven't really watched him play much, but I know he's a big, like, option guy. And it's just such a different style from what we're used to, that I could see that being a tough game for sure. God, those speed flats are so good. Just a nice, quick throw to the flat. It's just so handy. God, I love it. Like, I don't know. Our defense has not been good against the run, like, at all. So that worries me quite a bit. Oh, can we get out of there, Brock? Can we get out of there, Brock? Hold on to the ball. Okay, okay. We know he doesn't have the wheels, but we had to give it a try. I thought maybe there's a shot we could get out of there. I didn't hate the attempt. We just need a touch more speed on our guy Brock. Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. But then we're at Troy yourself. We're at USF. Oh my goodness. Look at those boys up front. What a job by the big boys up front there. Just absolutely destroyed with some pancakes on that one. He's going for a heavy set. I mean, we'll just try this as a run. I feel like there's a decent chances just getting blown up. Just throw some stiff arms and see maybe we can get a few yards. It's worth a shot. We could just try a QB run, but that seems kind of crazy. That seems like a silly idea. Let's just go AJ Allen up the middle here and just... I was gonna go dive in, but Little contact in there, but A.J. Allen takes it in for the score. Western Kentucky on the board for first. Like, I like Hutchinson, but I think Burrows is a lot better just because he's just having that extra speed on the field helps so much. And then go, hold them up and let's go clobber. Hold them up and let's go get them, boys. Yeah, Hutchinson's good, but Brock Glenn's great. I think he's the big difference maker for this team. Why can't I remember gun bunch? I call it enough, you'd think I'd be able to remember how it sets up. Oh, I could have done cover 9. Nah. Could have kept some match here. Return route, go get them, boys. Okay, 3rd and 2. We did. Alright, where is that guy going? We gotta watch an RPO over here. It's gonna be a run. We need somebody to get through there. Go clobber. Oh, we keep holding them up. We keep holding them up, and eventually, hopefully, we're gonna be able to get a hit. Yeah, so gun bunch, we can do cover 9. I have to remember that. Bunch strong offset, we cannot. I mean, we could, but we're not going to. Just gonna do, whoops, got stuck here. Gosh, and I keep trying to like switch and just so slow switch sticking. FAU was really solid. I was very impressed with FAU. Very, very impressed with FAU. So even against this, I do feel like we could go to... We could run some 2-5 against this too, I think. Yeah, just make sure you can cut that out to the left. Good work, boys. Get into that backfield. A 3rd and 2. And we haven't actually called match or man against him yet, so I wouldn't hate going to one of those fly-off trips. Still don't hate a cover 9 type idea here, except for an RPO. RPOs are gonna give us trouble there for sure. Now I can't find our play. We're in shambles. We can take that shot to Desmond James, but we are going to click on. Don't run it out. Don't even run it out. Why let me? I was holding down on the left stick, and I just couldn't. I couldn't avoid it. I couldn't avoid running out of the end zone there. Drives me nuts in this game. I feel like there's just nothing you can do sometimes. They just want you to run that out. You're just running it out. That's just your life. You're going to have to deal with it. Yeah, so you've been having a good season. Do we think he's sending a heater at us here? We could have gone... We could have potentially thrown that one to A. That looked like maybe just some match coverage there, perhaps. But we'll just take... We'll take what we can get, take our 5 yards. Brock Glenn using his legs a little bit here. Saw 5 coming after us and kind of panicked a little bit and just made sure we were running out of there. You know, my biggest concern with Troy specifically is that defensive end still really, really worries me. I really think that guy is going to be a huge problem. My offensive line is just so not good. Ooh, gosh, I keep thinking we're breaking these tackles, but we're not. We'll take it as second quarter. Yeah, that guy I'm very concerned with. I'm still just scarred from what Nevada did to me. The CPU Nevada had one good edge rusher, and just there was nothing I could do against that guy. So I'm imagining it's going to be kind of the same when we go against your guy too. Oh, I should have thrown to our tight end there actually. Yeah, I've only played a quarter on it, so that's the route I need to start throwing more. That's the one I need to start throwing more on that. RB gets so wide open over the middle of the field on that motion China post, and I just never throw it. I really need to start doing it more. It gets so open, man. That's where we need to start looking. A little single mug here. No! Brock. The guy I talk up all the time, the hero, the man, the myth, the legend, Brock Glenn. That's a tough miss, man. That's just a tough miss. Goodness gracious. That's a touchdown. That's our 93 speed. That's Burrows. He's taking that one to the house if that's a good ball. Dang you, Brock. I mean, he's been playing so well this season. It is kind of... You hate to say due, but he is kind of due for something like that. Take our quick one underneath. Pick up the first... Oh, we didn't pick up the first down. Interesting turn of events. I certainly assumed we were on that. Okay. I mean, a lot of quarterbacks do. Quarterbacks in this game are just so bad. We gotta green that. Oh, we gotta green that. I mean, 4th and inches. I'm so tempted to just run one. I think I'm gonna try it. We're gonna come out in bunch and make him think maybe one of those underneaths is coming. But against 6-1. I mean, I want this deep shot to Burrows. I don't care if it's 4th and inches. We'll take the tight end, though. Everybody just got jammed into the dirt. Oh my gosh, a Zyram. A Zyram. One more. One more. No shot. No shot. What was that? CC a Zyram. What the hell just happened? Touchdown Western Kentucky. We take it. That was insane. Our tight end just broke like 6 or 7 tackles and scored like a 70-yard touchdown. I don't know how in the world that happened. I'm still in shock. I do like our guy CC Azira, but that seemed a little egregious. But we'll take it. We'll take whatever we can get. Alright, where did our... Oh, there it is. I was in the wrong formation earlier, that's what happened. Let's go a little match, a little cover 9 here. Shouldn't have a whole... Eyes might have that. What a play. Number 15. Goodness gracious. I'll just call our drop zone. I don't love it against this, but... And he greened it. What a green catch. We tried to get back to that in time, but it was just a touch too slow. Now, I don't want to go over wide against this, actually. Oh, man. Yeah, that's a draw. And, of course, I'm going to miss the tackle. We actually go and shoot in the backfield, and... Oh, go get him, boys. Go get him, boys. A little 2-5. Just a little 2-5. Ouch. Ouch. That pressure's getting in there awful fast. But, I mean, we got away with one of the craziest things I've ever seen, so I can't really give flack for something like that being completed. Send him after him. Send him after him. Go get him. Go get him. Go get him. I don't even know where I need to go here. Right over the middle, I guess? Good. 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 I mean, I should just do cover 9 again. And I will. And go up on the tight end there. And halfbacks just can't... He just can't get out on routes, man. They just can't do it. If he actually gets out of that route clean, he's got room to run. But he stumbles, and it's just... Oh, I should have guessed pass. Ooh, RPO. Did not expect to see that. Okay. Nobody wants to tackle a tight end, apparently. Nobody wants to tackle tight end. Yeah, I went to some cover 2 to try to take away a quick one, but I was not expecting an RPO on that 4th down. All right, let's see. Looks like we are going to be getting one more play in here before half. We are indeed. Good run defense, boys. Or not half. 2-minute warning. And go get them, boys. Good coverage. Good coverage by the boys there. Now a 3rd and 19. Eventually that defensive line's going to come hollering on in there. And they do indeed. Gunwise, I mean, this could be another RPO. It could be. Okay, it is not. So let's just get over on Abbott. Just send after him. That was a late slide. That was an awful late slide. We'll take a timeout here. Save 40 seconds. See if he's going to try to take his 3. He is. Okay. We can go for his field goal. Make it 14-3. And we'll have the ball for a minute and a half and still 2 timeouts. And maybe CC Aziram's got something else planned for us. He's going to let us take another chance here with Burrows. Or we're going to hit stick. How did nobody pick that up? How did nobody pick that up on our squad there? We had so many people run right over that. And just nobody picks it up? Really? Really, guys? Oh, devastating. Now let's call actual cover 6 here. Get in there with Mensa. Good. That was rough. That was rough. I mean, we did get rocked. we did get absolutely rocked. Can't argue that. God, the run defense out of this is... Should I take a timeout here? I will. Just on the chance we can get the ball back here. Even if we have no timeouts, but if we stop them here, we'd still get the ball with like 40, 45 seconds. I think that's worth the timeout. A little cover 1 with contains. Everybody shaded over the top. But it doesn't matter because it's Desmond James. I said in the intro, of course you guys didn't get to actually hear it. Desmond James, he's just going to get us sometimes. That's just going to happen. Desmond James is just going to get us. And there it is. That's kind of the risk of going to man against a team like this, but we live with it. And we move on. Lewis, come down here. RPO. Should have been 2 points. Should have been 2 points coming back our way there. Oh, I actually kind of hate this idea here. But it's a little too late, so I have to kind of run with it. Get some yards to Allen. They actually need us to be our inside. We need that to be Burrows going on the streak, so things like flood slot go, return X post. These are the plays we need to be calling. I can't imagine how much an actual like full big red costume would cost. It's gotta be a lot. God, edge pressure just right in. We might have had the post on that, but it's just, God, edge pressure comes in so gosh dang fast. I wonder if you could even buy an actual big red costume. Probably, I don't know. I don't know if that's something you could actually get. I'd hope so. Click on, green catch, good stuff. Good stuff, good ball there by Brock. Delivers that one on the money. It was close. That was close. It's a tight window throw, but that's what Brock does, baby. Good ball by Glenn. 30 seconds till a timeout. Still just hoping to get a one-on-one shot here at some point. We can just take off and go pick up that first down. Beautiful, beautiful. Keep it moving, keep it moving. And I don't have audible set for this formation. Awesome. Great news. Of course I don't. Why would I? Take one down to number 12. Yeah, we'll take our last time out here. Out of the 28. What do we want to go to? I'm going to try post-wheel drag here. try to hit a deep post. We're actually going to have Burrows. And something like this. And we're hoping to get time. Take Taylor to the top left. Didn't really have time for it. Didn't really have the time for it. So 10 seconds, no timeouts. I'm going to try to just take our 3 now. I can't risk messing something up and getting sacked or going down in bounds. We got to try to kick this. Don't love it. Yep, nope. I did say try. Matter of time. Tight Y off, let's just go. Again, we get into a good spot, but then his guy comes at the last second. He had pretty good run defense for the most part this game. But usually when I say that is when we really get into some trouble. Deuce close. Let's shade everybody underneath here. Goodness, those big boys up front just eating. Big boys up front absolutely eating. Those big, strong D tackles getting in there and making some plays for us. Push him back. 2nd and 21. And like the best part of our defense. Then just random sheds by our defensive tackles. Which, pretty par for the course for this game, I feel like. No, we don't want to actually man anybody up here. That was close. Looked like we had an outside corner. Might have made a play on that, and then decided to just I decided to run away and left that streak on the left, which is worrisome. I'm gonna call just an actual regular cover 6 match. Ooh, see, now I kind of wish we had cover 9, because it's gonna be a deep half up on Desmond James, so I actually tried to switch up to that deep half in time, but the big boys up front, God, offensive lines are so bad in this game, it's insane. Oh, I'm stuck. I couldn't run backwards with right. Who is this, AJ? Yeah, just fair catch it. I'm gonna try mixing in RPO. I never throw RPO, so I'm hoping he doesn't see it coming. But he was kind of all over that one. But AJ Allen, that's good stuff. I thought we might actually have gotten out of there for a second. There's one trips play I really liked, and now totally forgotten what it is. I should. But there is different things I do on the cover 9 too. Like depending on if I want to man up the 3-rec hook or not. So I do that sometimes, not all the time. Brock Glenn, redemption tour, Brock Glenn. Misses the one earlier, this time sets his feet, delivers an absolute bomb to Mr. Burrows, and that's the Brock Glenn we know. That's the Brock Glenn we love. What a freaking throw by Brock Glenn. That was unbelievable. In some formations like this, I just don't remember what side the halfback is on, so I'll just come out in a cover 6 and adjust our guys around. Good work. Yeah, the campus tour coming out Saturday with Georgia Tech. The guy we were going up against just loved to see. This has the halfback on the trip side, if I remember right. It might not. No, it does. We're not going to man up the 3-rec hook. But then our user is going to be more responsible for things over the middle. Because one of those guys might fly down on the halfback. But yeah, with Georgia Tech, we go against a guy who's Oregon State who runs like nothing but that kind of trips. And it doesn't go well for him. The cover 9 worked wonders. And I do like it out of mint because then we can have a QB spy out there too. And it just looks like that. And we use the quarter up here. And we just take away right here. And go grab that with number 7. And just go grab it. then we're just free to roam, free to help out, and go jump in front of it. Just like that, this game has turned on its head. Western Kentucky going to take a 28-9 lead. So spy here, and you up. We take Lewis. Not worried about the tight end. Kind of worried about up here. And nowhere to go. Man coverage is so freaking good in this game. But in this, like in the Dynasty, I don't just want to call cover 9 every play. Yeah, saw that coming with Mensa. Go on out there and make a tackle. I did kind of forget about the RPOs for a second. But once that ball was snapped, I remembered, oh right, we should watch out for those RPOs. I'm going to call some man here. And let's actually shade everybody over the top, though. Oh, and his big man. right into the butt of his own big man. Unfortunate. I mean, yeah, I don't think that was really getting a whole heck of a lot there anyway, to be honest. Alright, 4th and 6. What formation? This might just be a DB fire. And we're actually going to man up. You on the running back. Oh, got a little stuck there. Good. Teleported. That guy just teleported to go knock that one out. Western Kentucky taking back over. Defense starting to turn it on here a little bit. The ball at the 31. I guess we can mess with our bunch wide trips. Trips a little bit. He 100% did. He 100% just teleported that ball, and I'm not sure how. I still think there's something to this motion crossers play. Not sure exactly what it is, but I feel like there's something to it. I don't know if I want to do something with a halfback on top, maybe? Oh, God. And then that wasn't a great ball by Brock, but those crossers seem to do really, really well against man. So I like having that one kind of in our back pocket a little bit. We've done our motion China post. Let's try motion smash slot dig. Maybe we need, yeah, like a slot fade, just something kind of out of the way. We need to get B out of the way here too. Something like this maybe. I don't love the streak idea. Go Aziram. Go Aziram. Stiff arm him again, Aziram. Show him your... This guy, his tight end is unbelievable. He refuses to die. He refuses to go down. He must have some personal vendetta against Appalachian State, the way he's breaking these tackles. It's been unreal. He's the greased up deaf guy from Family Guy. Like, there's just no stopping him. I'm gonna try a halfback draw here. Oh boy. Yep, that didn't look great. I didn't hate the idea at the very least. Should I try the screen? Let's try a little halfback slip screen. This might be a horrible idea. I never call slip screens. Or no! Stiff arm! Yes! Yes! Or is it genius? Or is it genius? Needed a block on the one guy. That would have made that a lot easier. Or A.J. Allen will just throw in a stiff arm touchdown. Western Kentucky Hilltoppers looking pretty good to get the W in this one. Now back to 8 miles an hour of wind. Yeah, I think at this point, I will just be seeing you guys here for our final stats of this game. And, you know, who knows? Maybe something crazy will end up happening here for us. Oh. Oh. That was unfortunate, because that's probably who I'm supposed to match onto, and just totally ran out of the way. Western Kentucky ends up getting that win 35-9. Had conceded at the start of the fourth quarter there. All by the rules, all totally fine. It's just you can't dashboard. You can quit out of the menu from any time in the second half. So we ended up with 340 yards of offense on 33 plays. The defense played unbelievable this entire game. Held him to 130 yards on 38 plays. Rush defense was great in this one. Going to be a big test next week to see how that rush defense goes for us. Brock Glenn, he did miss that one throw earlier on for a potential big touchdown, but then he hit that absolute cannon throw that really helped kind of put that game away early in the second half. So shout out once again to Brock Glenn. We did get 1 turnover, but that puts us at 6, and we just have to stay under 20. With 3 games left, I'm hoping we're okay there. Fingers crossed we should be okay there. That'll do it for this one. We will be back with a Week 10 game of the week, or Week 11, whatever week we're in. Who could possibly say? We'll have a game of the week, then we'll have our user game against Jacksonville State coming up after that. So hope you guys enjoyed this one. I will see you guys then. Until then, take it easy.